What is up YouTube? My name is Sonics HD. Welcome to another video. First and foremost, I want to say Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a great holiday. And we are going into 2021 head on, and I have such big goals for this year. I'm really excited for you guys to tag along. And I want to start a new series on this channel. It's about build series in 2K21 next gen. So today I want to show you guys my favorite big man center build. And this is the build that I love playing with when I'm running big with my friends. You can also run as a second ball handler or a primary ball handler if you hit 99 overall. That way you can get the pro dribbling moves and all of that. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So as you can see, my favorite player is Damian Lillard. You can name your player whatever you want. Position, this year power forward gets the most badges. So you can make a guard build from a power forward position or a center build from a power forward position, and you can dominate the game that way. So for this one, we're gonna go power forward because it gets the most badges, and right hand, and we're gonna go number, it doesn't matter the number, but for this sake of Damian Lillard, we're gonna go 0. This is where it can get a little bit more technical, very specific numbers that we're gonna have to use so we can achieve the type of build that we are looking for in this one. So for the height, I'm gonna go 6'8". It gives you, just 1 more inch in comparison to all the 6'7" demigod guards that you'll be facing against. And you'll still be pretty big, and you can get rebounds, blocks, all this stuff. And with the weight, we're gonna go through 232. That way it gives you 90 strength. And the wingspan, we're gonna go with 7'6". So when you hit 99 overall, you're gonna hit 90 strength, which is what I want. As a center, you wanna be strong and physical in the paint. Body shape, we're gonna go burly. As a center, I like to be big, burly, or built. That's your choice, but burly, I feel like I can box out. Maybe it's just mentally, but I don't know if it matters or not, but burly makes me feel like I can, my body's wide enough to box out my defenders, and just stronger when you set screens and stuff like that. All right, for this attributes, I have it saved on my phone. It's gonna be very specific. All right, first we're gonna go with, let's go with the physicals. With the center build, I do want to have a maxed physicals in all categories, just because you want a lot of strength, you want a lot of vert, so you can get the rebounds. And stamina, you don't need maxed because you won't be the primary ball handler. You'll be setting screens and playing defense, stuff like that. So we'll go with 92, and then vertical, we're gonna go with 85. And strength, we're gonna go with 85. Actually, we're gonna max out to 86. That way, when you hit 99 overall, you'll be at 90 strength. All right, now let's start with shooting. So this build can shoot, and with 8 badges, that's all the badge you need to be able to shoot consistently in this game. You won't play this build in the rec as much because your free throw is really low, unless you can play it, but you just try not to get fouled. But if you are running 3s or 2s in the park, this build is perfect for that. So 8 shooting badges are the perfect amount for this, and I can show you later what type of badges that you can equip with this build. And then now let's go finishing. We're gonna have 95 driving dunk, 92 driving layup, and then 94 standing dunk. So total, you're gonna have 21 finishing badges, which is insane. That's a lot of finishing badges. And the thing I like about this center build is that you get so many playmaking badges. And I'll show you that you pretty much max out everything. And that gives you 27 badges. So as you can see, the ball handle right now, it says 76. So when you hit 99 overall, it gives you +4, and you will have 80 ball handling that will give you pro dribbling moves. Alright, now let's go into defense. So as you can see, we are at 85 overall and the max is 95 overall, so we have about 10 overalls to play with. This is where it gets crazy and tricky. As you can see, I'm not gonna upgrade interior defense because one, you don't really need interior defense in this game. Block is a more important rating to stop people from driving into the paint. So you can see if you don't do perimeter defense and you want to do interior defense, that'll only give you 39 interior defense. You still have 27 badges, but 39 interior defense is not going to do much in this game. So I would rather put up perimeter defense, and I will put up to 80. Let's see. I want to have 95, 95, and take the vertical down to 83, and then boom. You want clamps in this game. So if you put 80 overall, you get gold clamps. So this build, I'm telling you, can guard up the perimeter, can guard up the paint. You can lock up any defenders. And look at that badge spread. You have 29 defensive badges, 27 playmaking, 8 shooting, which is more than enough, and 21 finishing. That is crazy. This build can also be altered, what I like to call kind of like a LeBron James build, but without the strength. If you want to play more guard with this build, and you want to be able to have more shooting badges, you can do that. You just have to take down your strength all the way down, which I do not recommend if you're using this as a center build, because you want to get brick wall. So right now, if you take all your strength down, you do not get brick wall at all. And then you can bump up your free throw and vertical down to 70. And that should give you 12 shooting badges. So if you're trying to get the most badges but not have strength and not play center with it, this is the build I would make. But if you are trying to be a big man for your teams and for your teammates, you can run the 3s or even the 5. If you're playing rec, you just can't shoot the free throw. I would take down the shooting, move it down to 8. And then I would max out the strength and max out the vertical. So this is the build that I like playing with as a center or a big power forward. These physicals are crazy and you'll be so strong. 29 defensive badges, 27 playmaking. You get Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame bullet passer, Hall of Fame special delivery, Hall of Fame floor general. That's crazy. That'll make your guards around you so much better and people would want to play with you. Alright, so we go on to the next takeover. You get a lot of choices here. My advice is, if you want to quickly get your shooting badges, I would pick the 2 spot ups or the sharp take, spot up precision or the limitless range, and not pick any of the defensive one, because you can get defensive badges really fast in this game. So you don't really need box out wall, see the future until you max out all of your badges. And when you max out all of your badges, you can switch around your takeover. So for now, if you are just equipping the defensive part, it's gonna be really hard for you. It's gonna take a long time for you to get the shooting badges, even though you only have 8. So my recommendation is to go with spot up and limitless. Limitless right here. And you will be able to get your shooting badges really quickly. So that would be my recommendation making this build. I would not pick any of the slashing take just because your guy already has really high slashing and you have 21 finishing badges, so you really do not need to go slash in the paint. And at the end of the day, they're only worth 2 points. And when it comes down to playing in the 3s or 2s, it becomes a numbers game, so you're gonna be able to shoot 3s. So I would recommend spot up precision or limitless range. Or if you're more of a team player, you can pick the team rating boost right here, the playmaking build that will give you boost to all of your teammates offensively. So This is a really good one to equip once you max out all your badges. But for now, let's go with Spot of Precision and Limitless Range. And it should give you a playmaking 3-level scorer, shades of Chris Webber, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Anthony Davis. So the shades of doesn't really matter as much, but the name is kind of cool, playmaking 3-level scorer. So now let's test out the build and to see what kind of badges we need to equip for this build. We'll start with finishing badges. So the finishing badges, the two most important badges that I would equip first is Posterizer and Heat Seeker. Heat Seeker just, every time you make a dunk, it'll boost your takeover really fast. That way you can get your sharp take and you can start shooting the ball. Once you get this 2 badges, Posterizer Hall of Fame, Heat Seeker Hall of Fame, as a center I would put Rise Up, put Slithery Finisher, and Fearless Finisher, and maybe Acrobat. Acrobat is not really good, isn't that good of a badge in this game because it reverse dunk, they kind of tone it down, so it's not as overpowered as NBA 2K20 or current gen 2K21. I mean, you could go like this if you want, but Fearless Finisher is just in case you get a contact layups, you'll be able to make them. Or if you want to be cheesy, you could do Back Down Punisher and go Lob City Finisher, or even Putback Boss is a really good badge after you pick up an offensive rebound and then go up with it right away. My playstyle isn't really like that, so I don't really equip Putback Boss. I would go Lob City Finisher and Fearless, or Fearless in Bronze and Lob City Hall of Fame to get you all the contact alley-oops. Just makes your alley-oop like crazy for your team to just throw it up to you. So that's for the finishing. And for the shooting, all you need is Catch and Shoot Gold, Deep Threes on Silver, and Hot Zone Hunter on Gold once you get your hot zones. These 3 badges are the combinations of being able to shoot really efficiently in the park. Playmaking, you have so many choices. The most important thing I would pick is Bullet Passer is a must, especially in this game. Otherwise your passes would just be so slow to get to your teammates. So Bullet Passer Hall of Fame is highly recommended. And then you can hit Dimer, Quick First Step Hall of Fame, Special Delivery Hall of Fame. You still have a ton more. Unpluckable, you only need to go up to Silver because you don't need anything higher than that in my opinion. And Bailout, just in case you have to pass out at the last second when you shoot. And obviously for General, and if you have to handle the ball a little bit, you still have 4 left. That's crazy. Handles for this on Silver, and then maybe honestly Break Starter if you're running 3s, but if you're running 2s, I don't know, Ankle Breaker, or you could just like put Unpluckable Hall of Fame just to be very safe, or Handles for this Hall of Fame. So totally up to you. And you have Bullet Passer Hall of Fame, that's crazy, and Dimer. Oh my gosh, it's unreal. And for defensive, the 3 important badges that I would equip right away would be Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector, and Intimidator. These are the 3 badges you must have as a center if you want to stop people dunking on you and, you know, driving into the paint. I mean, keep in mind that you will still get dunked on because everybody has Hall of Fame Posterizer and 95 driving dunk in this game, and every contact dunk there is. So just keep in mind that you will get beat, but at the end of the day you only get beat for 2 points. So, but this is the best way for you to stop it, is Intimidator Hall of Fame, Rim Protector Hall of Fame, and then Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame to get that rebound after they miss. And then the next thing I would do is Interceptor Hall of Fame. This is so good. Like, this badge is unreal. Sometimes like I would just sit in the right lane and I don't even press X because I'm just ball watching, and it automatically snatches the ball up for you just because you have Interceptor Hall of Fame. So you can just intercept passes without even you pressing the X button. So it's crazy. Imagine if you press the X button, you can like just snatch that ball really fast as well. And Clamps on Silver, you don't really need it because you're playing center unless they're running a small lineup. Then you can do Clamps Gold. Chase Down, you only need it in Bronze. You just need the animation to get the Chase Down because you have Rim Protector at Hall of Fame. And Brick Wall, you need it at Hall of Fame to set the big bodies. And Box Out at Hall of Fame. And I mean, you could You could do pogo stick, but I really like worm at silver just because it makes you swim around the block really quickly and it makes you just get the ball. Worm is a really good badge if you're trying to run as a center. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole badge lineup that I would run, and that is essentially the end of the Playmaking 3-level score center build. It's one of the best builds in this game, and I hope you guys learned something from the My Player Builder this year. I know it's very complicated. You could adjust it to whatever you want, unlike previous 2Ks, but it's really fun to just play around in the lab to see what kind of playing style you do and what kind of badges you like, stuff like that. If you enjoy this type of video that I put out, hit that like button and the subscribe button and the notifications. That way when I come out with new video, you guys will be the first to be notified. And I hope that you guys have a great and blessed day, and I just want to say again, Happy New Year. Let's crush this year, and I know we all have lofty goals, so let me know in the comments below to see what kind of videos you guys would like to see from me, and I would definitely keep that in mind, and I cannot wait to see you guys on the next one. Peace.